My name is Joe,
And I'm Lisa Ranieri.
and we own a business called Terra Salvaged Wood Furniture. We're a small local family business that designs and builds furniture out of reclaimed materials. We've been in business for about 4 years. We employ about 20 guys. We take old wood and other materials that are headed to the landfill, and we rescue them in a way. We take everything from old redwood, old framing lumber, and we create really beautiful works of art out of it. We're really proud of what we do. We think what we do is unique and pretty special.
We started off in the backyard.
The business quickly expanded. We ended up renting an old barn in the middle of a farm field in Coyote, it's a South San Jose area. Tragically, 2 weeks ago, we had a fire. We'd been in the old barn for about a year and a half, and we got a call at 11 o'clock at night from the property manager, and he said, well, I just got a call that the shop, the old barn, is totally engulfed in flames. We jumped in the car, ran out to the barn, and sure enough, the barn was just totally engulfed in flames. Unfortunately, Coyote doesn't have a very modern, updated water system, so the fire department didn't have water to fight the fire with, so for the most part had to just watch it burn, and it burned to the ground. So
Inside the barn was all of our tools, all of our equipment, and all of our pieces in progress. And we were probably the farthest ahead we've ever been in terms of filling customer orders. We had so many orders stacked up. In fact, we had probably 4 pieces that were ready to be delivered the following day. We had already sent pictures of them to clients, and they were so excited for their pieces, and everything burned. The old barn was a really magical place. It wasn't just our business, it was almost like a family home for everybody who works with us. It was this old metal barn in the middle of a farm field, and clients would pull up and wonder where the heck they were when they saw the outside of this place. It looked like a deserted old kind of ghost town, but then they'd walk in the shop and they'd see what we had done with it along with our team, and we had just made it our own, and it was this place everybody loved coming to in the morning. It was a place it was the best place. These boys didn't just work for us, they learned amazing skills. Part of what we did was we mentored these 19 and 20-year-old boys to the place where they loved coming in, and they learned how to build, and they learned how to work hard, and they learned how to be respectful to people who know more than they do, and they learned skills that they'll take with them through their whole lives. I remember the night of the fire, Joe and I sat out there all night, and we watched the barn burn down, and we decided to stay out there that morning and wait for everybody to come to work. We didn't want to text or call people and tell them that the barn had burned down. We wanted to be there so that we could all be together and we could support each other, because it meant a lot to everybody. And we were out there that morning, and I'll never forget the look in the eyes of those boys when they drove up and saw that there was nothing left. And we made a promise to them that morning, and we promised them that we were going to rebuild. And I don't think either of us had any idea how we were going to do that. We lost everything. We had put everything we had into the business, and we don't really have anything left except our determination. And I guess that's why we're making this plea, and we're hoping that people might be able to help us. The tools that we lost were expensive, and we had a lot of them. I mean, for 4 years, we've been building a business and putting everything we had into it, and those tools were pretty much everything that we had. We're asking for a little bit of help. We'd be enormously grateful with cash gifts that could help us buy equipment and tools and help in our rebuilding efforts. But we'd also be enormously grateful for old tools. If people have old tools that are still operational, particularly woodworking tools, that would really help us get back on our feet as well. We're not just looking for donations, we're willing to work to rebuild our business, So even if you can't donate, if you know somebody who's looking for custom furnishings or furnishings from salvaged or reclaimed materials, if you could send them our way, I know we'll do a great job building amazing furnishings for them, and that's another way that we can rebuild our business. Our prices are really reasonable. That's our business model. We include delivery in all of our pricing because you got to have it at home with you. And I think you'll be really surprised if you come in and see what we do.
We'll come out, deconstruct old barns, whatever it is, because we lost the vast majority of our old reclaimed lumber as well. We're very proud of the fact that you know, we're teaching a generation of 19 and 20-year-old boys who
could be sitting around playing video games all day.
And texting on their cell phones, and we're teaching them some old woodworking skills, some old skills that a lot of these boys never get exposed to. You know, when I grew up, you had maybe a wood shop as part of your high school experience. Nowadays, that because of budget cuts, that's all gone. And these boys actually love and are passionate about the opportunity to come out and work with their hands and learn skills that they've never had an opportunity to learn before. We
may have lost the old barn that we felt was such a magical place, but really the heart and soul of our business is in our people and in what we do. And even though it was a devastating loss to us, we're coming back. With a little bit of help, we'll be back, and really the heart and soul is still here. You can reach us either online or by email or on Facebook. Terra Amico, which is Terra Amico. It means earth friend in Italian, and that's where we got the business name. So terraamico.com is the website. You can find us on Facebook, or terraamico@gmail.com. You'll find a list of all the tools and equipment that we're hoping to get, and we'll keep it updated regularly.
We were fortunate enough, actually the day after the fire, to secure a new shop location, and we welcome and actually encourage people to come out and visit us. Come see what we do, see what we're about, and I think it'll be an experience that the whole family will enjoy. Thank you so much for taking the time to view this reel, and we would appreciate any help you may have to offer, whether it's business, money, tools, whatever it is. It'll certainly go a long way toward helping us get back on track.